So back to the video, sneaker collecting, or my sneaker collection, recent update of my collection, review video. So back to the video with this pair. This is the Adidas D Rose 1 Restamod All Star, bright yellow, royal blue colorway. I picked this up for a decent price on a clearance. This is dead stock. So you have the D Rose 1 silhouette. I think they made a better quality material and advanced like the light strike into like the hyper light or the boost from the Audi Zero. This was this year's release. He came out with this shoe a while back, but they just finally released it this year. Funny thing is that I picked this up at like a retail store or department store, and as soon as I posted this on my Instagram, I started to see this shoe surface on websites. A little bit of detail. It says Shy's Finest, which is like Chicago's finest. He is from Chicago. So this was his all-star colorway he brought out a couple years back, but they just retro released it. You have his D Rose logo pattern on the tongue, Derrick Rose on the tongue. So this is like a pretty dope sleeper. It has the Jordan 11 silhouette on the bottom. I kind of bought these because it just kind of looks like a Yeezy boost shoe. It is Adidas. Nothing crazy, but just a pair that came across my way for the collection. So this next shoe is kind of rare just because you can't create this shoe, and this is probably like one of one in the world. I'm pretty sure there's other pairs of this shoe. I'm not sure if there's exact ones that were for the same release date, but I'm pretty sure there's other IDs of this shoe. But this is the Air Max 90 Futura Nike ID custom materials. So they let you do all these snake, python, I want to say like suede, nylon, leather, mesh, anaconda, whatever material you wanted to put on it. So I just did like a reverse Flom colorway for the Love of Money, or Futura Flom Dunk colorway. I just did a reverse because they wouldn't give you no logos, so they just give you the material. So I just did like a reverse of the Flom for the Futura Dunk, but it has the same color blocking. They let you put lettering, so I put 0 LF for reverse of for the Love of Money. They give you this satin option. I put satin on the tongue. They give you like different colors for the outlets for the lace locks and the lacelets. So I just did like a white, based it off of like the premium Dunk, and then I put pink, pink snake. I put tan, linen colors, a little bit of wolf gray colors, denim colors, blue for like graffiti, and purple for graffiti colors for the Futura. Pretty dope shoe. The outsole I did like a light reverse Tiffany colorway. But yeah, this was the Mother's Day Nike ID Futura. Very rare. Can't do this no more on Nike ID. But At the time, I was in the chance and option to do it at the time it was released, and this was the actual Mother's Day ID release, so I did it on Mother's Day. Pretty dope shoe. It's just something rare. You probably won't see a lot of people's collections. And then back to with like hype shoes. This is another kind of release. Still slept on. I don't know if too many people know about this release, but it was a Puma release. Jeff Staple, Pigeon, Puma release, skate shoe. So if you're familiar with skateboarding shoes back in the days, they used to create this big bulky skate shoe like DC, Etnies, DVS, Globe. A lot of these ES companies would create these bulky skate shoes. So Staple, Puma, and Pigeon did a collaboration for the Year of the Dragon for the Chinese New Year's of a skate shoe with the Pigeon. They just did like a black and gray colorway. This is, I believe, like women's material on the men's shoe. Pretty dope. You see this Pigeon. It's from the Jeff Staple collaboration that he did for the Pigeon Dunks. Or this is also the Sabotage Pigeon that you see on this Sabotage exclusive pair. But yeah, just the Pigeon skate shoe. Pretty dope. With the premium color blocking from the AJ4 Premium Dunk. That's pretty much the reason why. And then the Pigeon. I needed like try to get into like collecting Pigeon Staple collaborations. I have my own that I made on my Nike ID. But yeah, this is just another dope shoe, skate shoe. Something pretty dope just to have. So then this next shoe is the Air Force One Mid Off-White, Italian release, Off-White website. This shoe was not meant to be retailed or resale. But yeah, you have the Air Force One Mid Off-White release. There is a sample version of this that was first surfaced, and then there was sample versions that got out to the public's hands, but this is the real pair that was released for those sample pairs. So a little bit about the shoe. You have this airbrushed logo of the Grim Reaper. The reason the Grim Reaper, at the time Virgil was struggling and battling cancer, he was coming close to feeling like he was going to be near his death, so he started to put the Grim Reaper on a lot of stuff just to represent death, and then he passed away. But this was one of the samples he created, and then Off-White just released it with the OG colorway of it, and then a Nike collaboration with Off-White for this one. So a little bit of Easter egg, they created this rubber outsole designed for Air Max. So that's just like an Easter egg that they created way before Nike was gonna make the Air Max on the Air Force One mid bottom. So you had like a little special feature. And then the outsole, on the outsole you have the track spikes just for better grip and material and durability. And then you just have the airbrushed Grim Reapers with the black and white. I want to say this is almost like the Pigeon color blocking colorway with the green, the white, and the orange from the Panda Pigeon. But yeah, this is a pretty dope shoe. Europe, Italian release only. So this next shoe is another good shoe that's nostalgic history. It's the Air Force One Low, undefeated, patent leather, undefeated clerk pack, or biohack colorway. I wouldn't say biohack, but based on like the shoe of that color. But it's the clerk pack undefeated dunk in the patented leather Air Force One. I picked this up off the Undefeated website. A little Easter egg on this one too. You have the undefeated olive Jordan 4 color on the tongue for the undefeated colorway. This is another pretty dope shoe. Sleeper. I got lucky with this last size in my size on the website. But yeah, just the undefeated Air Force One. This next shoe is a pretty crazy shoe too. It's the Travis Scott Air Trainer 1 Gray Haze. Canceled release, and then re-released, but I'm not sure if it was released. Trainer 1 Travis Scott Cactus Corpse. So you have this like Cactus Corporation logo all over the shoe, different places of the shoe, with the shroud that goes over the shoe. This shoe was canceled and not to be released through his website because of the Astroworld concert deaths, that people fatally died. So they canceled all his releases after that date. This was one of the shoes that was supposed to be released that got canceled. So yeah, it's another pretty dope shoe. So in this next video, I'll do the next shoe.